Hello everyone, and welcome to VEDA number 21. Here she is, so we're into the home straight at 10. And just quickly, why the hell has no one told me yet in the comments that I've been cutting off like the first word of my VEDAs because I say it immediately after I hit the record button? What's up with that, guys? Come on, you gotta help me out here. You help me help you. But anyway, my channel's reached a little bit of a milestone, the first one of VEDA, I think. And we have hit 380 subscribers. Yes, in the past 30 days, also 28 days, rather, we have gained 12 subscribers and lost 5 of them. So 5 of them tired of the frickin' VEDAs coming up in there, I think. And I thought, since that's happened, since I couldn't think of anything better to do right now, I would do a quick state of the channel update. Now, I've been planning on doing this for a while, but I just need to really feel like the right time. So, what's going on with the channel? Well, first things first, the name's going to change. I've decided. Keith Shizuo is not searchable. It is not very SEO friendly. If I physically say it to someone, they're not going to be able to spell it. They won't know anything about it. They get confused. They forget. They don't like it. The name came about because Keith is my Christian name, and Shizuo is the first name of my favorite anime character, Shizuo Heiwajima from Durarara. And I put the two words together. They sounded pretty cool. There might be one or two of you, I doubt it, but who remember the old name of this channel. When this channel was created, it was called Hobby Dragon. And that was because originally it was going to be a collaboration with a friend of mine. And we were, you might remember him if you've been back all the way from when I reviewed a bunch of My Little Pony episodes. Spoilers, I thought that they were very good babies first TV show. I saw absolutely no reason why adults would latch onto them. I saw how they'd latch onto the aesthetic, but the plots were inane. But moving on. Not if I got any bronies in there. I mean, I'm a Barbara myself, so, I'm not entirely opposed to it. But, yes, so it's gonna change. I haven't got a definite on what I want yet. I have an idea, though, as a concept. If, any of my viewers who might be from England might know that, old train stations tend to have, like, a finger pointing towards the platform, and it says, "To the trains." Well, I thought, what if I had "To the games"? And, like, that's the name of the channel, "To the games." And, like, that's the old, that side of the aesthetic. And, yeah, so I'll think about that, and I'll think about some other stuff. Any suggestions of good channel names will be greatly appreciated. And now I'm gonna... So, the next video that's scheduled to come out, the next main episode, is Yu-Gi-Oh! DM4, and I've been saying that since fucking January. It has taken a long-ass time to get this video made. There have been many delays in production. Footage was... I didn't know where I had footage at one point. Turns out it was still on the DVD player. I'd never made a DVD of it. Sorting through that footage has proved difficult because the audio levels are different. I can't do it. I can't do it how I normally like to, sequentially as I go. There's a lot of it. There's more footage than I need, and it's still missing parts. So I'm actually going to... And since I don't have a Game Boy player anymore, I actually borrowed my friend's Game Boy player for, I think, nearly a year. It was to get footage for this one, and other games. For the Finding Nemo one, I used it too. I'm actually just gonna go screw it, and I'm gonna put my Game Boy Advance SP in a dark room, and I'm just going to record straight off the screen. Just screw it. That's what I'm gonna do. And I've decided to replace a lot of sections that I was planning on using footage for of gameplay and manuals and guidebooks and that, and just replacing them with images of cards. Because I think ultimately nothing will be lost. You guys, you know what the game looks like if you're interested in the video. You just hear my thoughts. And I want to start changing that series too. I'd always envisioned it as a sort of one video fits all. It hasn't worked. I've needed to do follow-ups in the past because I can't put everything in there. But I always envisioned it as a one video tells the whole story. So it's a review of the game. It's all the trivia to do with the game. It's just to do with the box art, the history, all that. I have since realized that that isn't the best way to go about things because the script was far too long and I've already had to cut stuff out for time. This is an over 30-minute video. And so I'm thinking maybe going forward, I will try to put all the trivia and stuff in the last episode, in the next, in another episode. So make it each game a two-parter. After this, I will be tackling DM4, Yu-Gi-Oh! DM4. I own several copies of all 4 games. I, in fact, wanted to do a giveaway of them at one point. No one entered the goddamn giveaway. So, yeah. I've tried giving away a number of things. George Sleeth, you're the first person to ever enter a goddamn giveaway. But, yeah. So yeah, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Stuff, I've got to buy guides and stuff, so that's what some of my Patreon money will be going towards. Not all of it, if you don't care, if you're giving to the Patreon and don't care about that. There is stuff that it will be going towards, which will help the standard episodes, but I need to buy guidebooks and stuff. I am actually, I'll tell you this now, I'll spoil this. I'm going to, once this video is done and I'm ready to start work on DM4, I'm going to approach DZEF, who is a fairly well-regarded Yu-Gi YouTuber, and see it, because I really enjoy his technical analysis of the game. He's a very proficient person, and I would like to approach him when I'm ready, see if I can't do a collab with him. And I know it's perhaps not good form to be saying this now to you guys before I've even asked him, but I would love to do a collaboration with him. That'd be awesome. And of course, the collaboration with Raki took up a lot of time too, but that turned out to be a great episode. He was a great guy to work with. Now, in terms of the standard Keith Shizuo episodes, I am going to be re-releasing the Christmas special as a single-part video. I intended to do this all the way back in January with some newly filmed parts. Unfortunately, getting those new parts filmed has proven difficult. Getting hold of the right people, getting it properly scripted in my mind. And here is a special little exclusive. It's not going to be released for a while for anybody not watching this video. So the optimistically 20 people watching this video, you're going to be the only ones to know this. And if for some reason you think my content is important enough that you don't want to be spoiled, stop listening now. And tell me that you stop listening so I know that there are people who care about that, because that would be a huge boost to my ego. I'm going to tell you how it works. I'm going to tell you how the story of Keith Shizuo is working right now. You may have noticed I've left a couple of inklings, particularly in the Christmas special, and also the Britney video. Now these, so the story sections with like Wade and, stuff like that. Originally it started off as just a really funny way to end the Britney video. Just to have this thing where, like, we got a sudden character called Wade and da-da-da-da-da, and it would go over the top. I was inspired by Kadikarus's Fifth Element video, and but I decided to take it 50 steps further, I like to think. I'm quite proud of that video. And it spiraled into something more. Going forward, almost all Keith Shizuo episodes are going to be connected by an ongoing story. Zide is a character in that story, so is Wade, and they will be reoccurring. I hope Wade can keep up with the stuff. Zide can. We're going to get a better costume for Zide. That costume for Zide was made by my friend pretty much single-handedly. He did a brilliant job. Oh, my screens have gone out, which are my lighting. There we go. And this storyline concerns the cyber world. Imagine if humanity, as Wade said, the spirit... Sorry, I lost my train there. But as Wade said, the spiritual world and the digital world are more intertwined than we may know. And Imagine if the pure application of mathematics, the pure electronic application of mathematics, to create digital assets and world and physics could influence the spiritual world and vice versa. You know, each game contained its own little chunk of the spirit world. And it is, I've got more complicated and interesting ways which that will interact. I've got it in my head. I've got the basics of a storyline in my head. It would have been put more into practice by now, but it's just taken so damn long. And that's what the story is going to be. I've got a visual effects friend who's going to help me with some stuff. I have had people offer help in the past, so it's looking good. It's looking interesting. The thing is, I'm having difficulty keeping up. I don't like saying stuff like this because it sounds like eBaying or stuff, but even though I have a lot of free time, or at least I've had a lot of free time, it might be about to dry up. I've found the editing and production process, especially of some of the more recent episodes, very taxing. Both physically, well, not necessarily physically, but mentally, very much. I'm not the best editor in the world. I don't have the skill set. I don't use After Effects. I just do everything in Vegas these days. I used to do everything in NCH VideoPad, but it's not stable enough. I don't know. Yeah, I switched to Vegas because it's more stable, but yeah, it was. Especially when you get to large projects. NCH VideoPad is brilliant for small projects. In fact, I did, I think all the way up to the Intellivision Lives video on that one. That was the last one I think I did. But once the projects you're working with get to a certain size, that thing grinds to a halt. And it's more or less unusable. And Vegas is better with that sort of thing, even if it does have a habit of crashing a lot. But I've never lost too much work that way. And I'm starting to hit brick walls. I worked out with Finding Nemo. It didn't really carry on to the later ones because it was too late by that point. But I worked out with Finding Nemo better ways to write episodes so that they'd be easier to edit and have not necessarily easier to edit, but a better workflow and how to write the episodes around what I had. But there's a lot of things that are holding me back. Really, what I need is another editor to help me. Not to make the finishing touch. What something I discovered working with Raki is like when we did the ending, I was the one who basically finished off that ending. And there's a whole story of that. Maybe I'll do it in a commentary one day. But basically what happened is I filmed it as it was. He filmed around it. He put together basically an assembly edit. It wasn't much more than that. It had none of the crazy effects I saw. Because that's the way he thinks. That's the way he does stuff. That's how he did it. And I took that, I chopped it up, and I did stuff to it, and I made it into what it was. And that was, apart from some technical stuff to do with me having to find new shots again, that actually made it a lot easier to do what I was envisioning. At first I just handed it off to him because I was having things going on. And I just said, do this, show me what you got. He sent it back to me, complete, and I'm like, oh, this is really basic, and I was just like, yeah, but it was so much easier to do that. So what I really need is someone to do assembly edits for me. But the thing is, I am extraordinarily picky and I mean, you wouldn't know it to see some of my fucking videos, but I am very much a perfectionist. I'm very picky about, I like frames. I like the exact number of frames something holds on. The exact takes that are used. Like you often see a lot of zoom ins and outs in my video. That's because I wanted 2/2 of a take, or like friggin'. I'm very picky, and I know ways to get what I want, but they're very specific. So what I really need is someone to do assembly edits for me, and that's really difficult to do with the amount of gameplay I capture. But I'm gonna soldier on, and I'm gonna do it. The next videos are probably gonna be some snowboard plug and plays, to continue with the Keith's Crappy Console series. That's a series that I've only done one episode for, and I've got a lot of consoles. that I want to do, and I need to get out of my goddamn house. So I need to make a video on them. Yeah, Keith Crappy Consoles, a series on plug and plays. Not a particularly popular season 1 video. In fact, I'm just going to quickly look at them and see how the channel's going. Oh yeah, I don't. Did I say? Oh yeah, I did say what my milestone I reached was. Oh, let's see. Season 1. Oh, fuck, this isn't how I get to my channel. Let's see. Creator Studio. Hate the new Creator Studio, by the way, on YouTube. Absolutely hate it. It's just, everything is too split up. The old one, everything's available on the first damn page. Sorry, everything went dark. It's because I've got my YouTube set to night mode. So season 1, yeah, Keith's crap. Oh, that's a pleasant surprise. Oh, last time I looked at that, it was on like 40 views. Now it's on like 141. That's cool. Oh, that is a pleasant surprise. Let's see, how is season 1 doing? Oh, it won't tell me at a glance. Show more. Shut up. Okay, so season 1. The Christmas special is sitting on 100 views and 50 views for part 2. That's a little disappointing. Britney's Dance Beat. 426 views. Happy with that. Road Rage 3 doing extremely well. Wasn't expecting that, but then again, it did get a bit of press. So, yeah, that's at 700 views. Intellivision Lives at 200. Starting to be a little low. Crash and Burn and Finding Nemo are at 400. And the TVG Max, which is the Keith's Crappy Console episode, which I don't know why that's showing at the top. Actually, no, I think I made that show at the top on purpose. I'm not going to watch it. That's at 141 views. That's low. Yeah, I'm particularly disappointed that no one's clicked on the Christmas episode. I guess it just doesn't have a good thumbnail compared to the others. Yeah, I get all my thumbnails custom done by different artists. Because that's just how I like to do my videos. But, yeah. To be honest, the future of the channel is unsure. I don't know if I can keep going on by my own, at least at this pace. At least at the pace I need to be going at to tell the story I want to tell, because I do want to tell the story. I want to tell the story almost more than I want to review the games, but I've got plenty of games to review. I've got heaps of bad games, I've got a whole lot of good games I want to share, because that was the point of this channel. The first videos I did, like Xenocracy was a video I did, like, I'll quickly see how many views that's got. Literally nobody had made an English review. There was one review of that game, and it was in Italian. Nobody had made an English review, and I did, and I still believe it's the only one. No, that's sort by most popular. I don't want sort by, yeah, okay, sort by. Holy crap! It's at 1.1 thousand views. It's my most popular review video. You see, that's what the people want. They want the good game. That's what I want to do. I want to review the good games before everyone else does. Let me just quickly check if that's the Xenocracy PS1. I really need to redo that video, by the way. It is so damn slow. I rewatched it. Oh dear, oh dearie me. Oh, even the Super Duper 3D edition has got 50 views. But yeah, everything else is done by, other language channels. There's a Let's Play which came out a few years ago. And yeah, no one else has reviewed it. I have the one, and that's what I want to do. I want to review the games nobody else is looking at. No one's looking at Xenocracy. But yeah, I don't know if anybody else is a video editor and wants to, help me out with some assembly stuff in the future. I can be difficult to work with because I am quite picky. But yeah, I don't know. I don't expect anyone to reply that, but I'm gonna get it done. There's gonna be stuff happening on the channel. Don't worry. I've got song parodies. I'll tell you what. I've got something planned for Halloween. I'm gonna do the first Kishi's or Halloween special if I can get it done, and it's gonna be amazing. I think amazing. I think it's gonna be the first video I've made that's truly amazing, and I don't quite count Britney's Dance Beat as amazing. I think it was good. I'm really proud of it. It was done well. But this is gonna be something. This is gonna get press, I hope. I'm so fucking vain. I'm so vain. Like, I just want people to talk about me. I Google my own channel name. Fuck it, let's Google my channel name. That's the state of the channel. Kishi Izuo. Yep, a whole bunch of my own social medias. That arrest log of that weird guy called Keith Shizuo in frickin' Florida or some crap. Settings, tools. Friggin' anytime. I'm really rambling here. I really should. End the damn video. Yeah, no one's talking about me. Oh well. I'm a tiny YouTuber. I got 380 subscribers, and I love all of you. That's a crazy number to me. Like 2 Vedas ago, during my first Veda, I think we broke 100. Or some milestone close to that. Now at 380, I'm gaining 12 subscribers a month. That is... that's crazy numbers, man. 12 subscribers a month. It's been ages since I got less than 10 subscribers in a 28-day period. And that is amazing to me. And I can't thank all of you enough for just watching my crazy game videos that I'm trying to make something. I'm trying to be original in some way. I'm trying to be technical and entertaining at the same time. I wanted to actually do a video at some point based on my inspirations in the gaming world and what I thought of them. And I will do that at some point, but yeah. I think that just about wraps up the state of the channel. I also have a number of song parodies planned. Why don't you guys tell me what you like about the channel? What do you think of the state of the channel? Am I going downhill? A lot of gaming YouTubers, I believe, formerly gaming YouTubers, are going downhill in various different and interesting ways. Some are going uphill, but am I going downhill? Have I already reached my peak? I don't know how I could have with the number of videos. Are my videos crap? Do they really need an overhaul of the editing process? Am I just too crap to be editing these things? Is there something you particularly like? Is there a particular joke that you really like? Stroke my ego a bit, see where it gets you. Follow me on Twitter. I'm thinking of getting that Discord started. Nobody said they were interested in Discord, so far I know one person wants to join a Discord, and I think I need more than that for a Discord. But yeah, that's the state of the channel. Comment something nice, please. If you are interested in editing, talk to me. Let's see where we're going. I've got a Patreon now. I can pay several times less than minimum wage. Yeah, so I'll see you guys on the next VEDA. It will probably be from here. Tomorrow, of course, we have the weekly pickups, and we got some interesting stuff in the weekly pickups. Let me tell you that. Interesting stuff indeed. And I'll see you guys on the next VEDA.